The state of our economy is a concern that rises above all others, and rightly so. You don't need to hear another list of statistics to know that our economy is in crisis, because you live it every day. It's the worry you wake up with and the source of sleepless nights. It's the job you thought you'd retire from but now have lost. The business you built your dreams upon that's now hanging by a thread. The impact of this recession is real, and it is everywhere.
I think we learned that there are different constituencies or portions of our community that have very different needs, some of which are being met, some of which are really not being met. And there's a lot of opportunity for us to see more engagement in the community, participation in the community, if we can help to think about those different groups of people and what we can do to help them.
We wanted just a little more time for the space to be a place where Jews would come to learn, play, debate, discover new skills, celebrate, before it would be marked with words attempting in vain to explain the inexplicable. We wanted just a little more time.
Well, it's important to show that, first off, Cincinnati cares about not just ourselves, but people throughout the world. And secondly, to show that through this tragedy, we can come together and hopefully build a better and a brighter future.
10,000 of these rained unguided to the civilians of Israel, to Sderot.
When I moved to Sderot, it became a routine to be waking up every single morning with a collective alarm clock. You'd have the sirens going off from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the morning.
Jews help each other, but we do not only help each other, we help our neighbors too.
Today's event was created by seamless collaboration among many different agencies.
It is great to be here today because you all need to give yourself a round of applause because you are living what a community is. So thank you.
I understood everything so much better after this workshop. My eyes have been so opened and expanded to all that's out there, so I'm so appreciative.
I think what is incredibly valuable is the opportunity to do breakout sessions, to have more trainings. I think people are going to look for these types of opportunities to say, how do I talk with my significant other? How do I talk with my kids? Where do I go? So I think just having these types of opportunities available is the best thing you could do.
The fact that they have this program here at the center kept me from becoming a recluse.
Operation Warm Up is a perfect example of how students can be involved in Tikkun Olam, or repairing the world, and more importantly, helping to repair the immediate surroundings and communities that we live in.
The Talmud teaches that saving even one child and giving one child a Jewish education is like saving the entire world. And I think the corollary of that is, unfortunately, if we are losing one child, in a sense we're losing an entire world.
I lost all of my savings as a result of this disability, so I have nothing to fall back on.
This is Local 12 News at 10 on Local 12.2.
Cincinnati's Jewish Community Relations Council has issued a response to the crisis in Gaza.
The last thing we want to see is a conflict, but it seems that we got into a place that we have no choice.
Hyman was in Israel just days before bombings, death, and destruction erupted between Hamas militants and his people.
Without mincing words, it's really an intolerable situation.
I have other cousins who used to live in Sderot, which is the town that's been battered by rockets in the last 7 years.
This is a difficult war to watch on television, and we need Cincinnatians to understand that Hamas is using civilians to defend itself.
The latest push to help people here in the tri-state continues our coverage of the economic crisis. The Jewish Federation of Cincinnati is reaching out to the community today. The Jewish Community Center in Amberley Village held a 4-hour seminar this afternoon called Surviving This Economy to help people take charge of their finances.
To really explore being a part of the Jewish community.
Community is like where people work together and kids meet each other and they get friends and then they can play after school and they have fun together.